Testing, testing, check, check. Welcome back. Hopefully we can get something in. Testing, testing, check, check. Am I coming through out there? Holla, holla, dollar, dollar, if you can hear me. Got something I'm gonna try here. I'm back. Should be ready here shortly. Gonna go some vampire hunting, fighting ghouls, ghosts, whatever all in the way of the Reaper. I don't get no coffee with me. I might have to go grab some here soon, but I don't know. I like the overlay, but the chat doesn't work with it. That's why I've been using the just chatting. Not that I don't have an overlay, it just won't work with the chat right now. Don't tell me the control's gonna mess up. It's sitting this way. Guess I have to reset the controls. Don't know why it's doing that, but try to reset them here. Not really giving us some choice in the matter here, so. Hey, shopping cart, welcome back. I usually get the holy water first. You can't go anywhere without one or the other. Don't tell me the controls are messed up. Let me see this again. Gotta check the controls. Something must not be set right. Okay, let's see if that works like that now. We shouldn't have trouble going in the door. I give you 50 hearts. Start off with the hearts or currency and sub-weapons. But you have to get the white crystal and the holy water anyway. Make sure you select so you have the arrow pointing at your sub-weapon or whatever you're going to use. Now watch out for these wolfmen. They can start jumping and make your day a bad one quickly. Not dropping anything, suckers. Come on. Finally, something. I don't like to go too far here because you need stuff from that town anyway, still, so. Use holy water to try to stun the enemy or hurt them if they're weak enough. Like, this enemy should die in one hit with the leather whip or holy water right now. I like to go back to town and grind. It's safer that way. Usually it's safer depending on how quick. Only 2 hits. Grinding is necessary in this game. One can be stingy sometimes. So how's everybody doing out there? Welcome in. Glad to have you. This is Bry Guys Game Corner back once again. We had to take a recess. We're back for drac. Back in drac. Anyway, Good evening, good night, whatever it is for you. Made it myself, thank you, thank you. Oh, let's see here. Come on. Keep grinding till it's day. You can't get anything till daytime anyway. Sucker, spawn. The morning has come. How much should we collect? Probably enough to get a steak anyway. Let's see, 116. Yes, we did. Okay, if the person's gone, you might have to do this. Go in this door, back out. They should be back again. Sometimes they glitch out. Okay, that's all we need from there right now. Alright, see how he starts bouncing? And you start jumping all over the side of your head. Go to the Bridge of Death, or whatever you want to call it. Merman and all that can be... Oh man, I thought he had me. Well, he might get me this time. Oh! I don't got the shield. I usually hit them with the whip before they get past me. Usually, but... that happens. We need to chain whip next, so it's good to grind for the hearts right now. You'll end up dying more than you want to if you don't get this 88. I think it's 150 for a chain whip. We're leveled up. I'm not sure how many times they allow you to level up in this game. I thought maybe between 3 and 6 times is my guess. Not too many. Once in a while you can. What a horrible night. Now it's going to take twice as much to kill him. And we got to wait till daytime to get the steak, the chain whip, I meant to say. Oh man, why did the 2 only take one hit and that one didn't. 132 is all we got. Seemed like only one hit on some of them. Maybe as... Oh well, we need 150 and more anyway, so... Here's where the chain whip is, I think, down there. At nighttime, they're twice as strong, so they take twice as many hits. If they take one hit, they take 2 hits now, etc. 156, so... Damn bat. I say lucky we kill him. Aha. Thought there was... thought there was some gold along in here. There they are. You got me, sucker. I can usually go faster than that, but sometimes I get timing off, that's all. I need a lot of hots. Morning has come. Much money we got left? 78. Is that it? Hey, Batman. Wait a minute, what's over this way? I'm trying to remember. Oh, the eyeball and that. I don't got the damn dagger, but I don't think we really need it now. I mean, whoop, get out of that poison swamp, Simon. Oh, bro, I got those eyeballs. Now possesses the sacred flame. The spiders get away. Oh, I got the web that time. Doesn't always work. Whoa. I don't know if I went too far or not. I don't remember now. Oh well, we'll figure it out. I does stop that. I don't know, some people go for both castles when it's on this side, and other people skip around to get the best, try to get the best ending, or what they claim is the best. Definitely more entertaining, but still not as positive as the original. I mean, it's in color and all that, but I don't know, it's nighttime already, but we did get our chain whip. Unchained. Nothing ever stays the same. Damn. I could hit it. Saw a poison swamp down under there. You jerk. I usually can get them easier than that. There's the first castle. Oh, we forgot to go. I know I'd forget something. Damn it. That wasn't good, but oh well. Needed a blue crystal, but we have to wait till daytime to get it anyway, but might as well start heading there or somewhere. I thought we were ready for the castle, but I was... when they came back, if I would have known that. Whoa! Got webs and spiders everywhere here. I think we want to go up here, but I can't remember for sure. I don't know if it's too soon or too late. Sometimes it's hard to tell. There should be a place where I get garlic and stuff. I don't know. I thought it was a poisonous swamp where it was at, but I... Here's a town, but which town is this? This is a garlic town, I think. This might also have the... crap. Weren't sure how many hits he took. If there's any church in this town, I forget. We could use a healing. There's probably Laurel in that door. The morning sun has come already. Well, we could get that blue crystal, then we're in business. How much? So we got 192. You gotta remember that your hearts are for both currency and sub-weapons, so yeah. Here's a person with a crystal. I don't think it costs anything to... I kind of want to get this secret, but I can't see below me. We don't quite have 192. I thought it was only 92, my bad. There's one town that has a dagger, which I like to get. It don't take no hearts or anything to throw it or use it. Some do. Should be on this side. Well, let's try to get some good. Remember what side you came down. Sometimes it don't matter. Sometimes you just jump right up through regardless, but that's just some old lady or somebody. She's in different parts of the game. She just usually says dumb stuff like, I just made a dumb mistake. I had enough money for stuff I needed, now I don't. We got garlic we can use for the secret still. Now we're going to be behind on Laurel. Silver knife is stronger than the regular dagger, but make sure you take your garlic off, because you can use it by accident. We got the blue crystal, we got the silver knife. This is a way if you try to make a shortcut to go through, but it's kind of hard to explain. You can go back to one of my previous videos if I can't figure it out now. We don't got any hearts at all. Great. Now we can't get our... I'm making mistakes. I know I can usually make them jumps easier. Damn it. Usually can, but... I'll have to find Laurel somewhere else, I guess. Once we get the minis and stuff. Not sure which town had the dagger, but I don't even have the money right now anyway. Now we can do whatever order we want, basically, but I need a blue crystal for this side, a red one for that side, yada yadas. Barely missed him. I think the sacred flame was down below there, maybe the screen before that. Okay, whoa. What a horrible night for a curse. There's the first castle. We got our blue crystal, so now we can see the platform there. Okay, if you time this right, you just walk right over. Well, I could put on the silver dagger, but only just for him. That burns up hearts to use that thing. Ah, I missed that jump. I hardly ever miss that jump. Damn it. I can't believe that crap. Oh well. Anybody still in the house? What's going on, people? Holla holla, dollar dollar. Well, 13. We get Dracula's rib. Dracula loves his rib and steak. Thought there'd be another dude spawning before that. I didn't have you here, shopping cart. Thanks for being here. I shouldn't have made some of them jumping mistakes, but what are you gonna do? Things happen. And drop some more hearts, suckers. Sometimes these idiots can be so stingy. Be nice to level again, but At least get enough hearts to get some. We need a steak here, and we need laurels and stuff. Well, I'm probably gonna. Well, maybe you don't need it, but I prefer to get laurels. Just in case you get hit too much or the poisonous swamp is too long. You can survive longer in a poisonous swamp than you can water in this game. Game logic for you. Water's instant death, but poisonous swamp you can survive longer in. Pretty crazy. Whoa, oh, I got hit there. Oh well. We reached our max, but I think you can still level after you're full of hearts, I think. Oh no, there's a gargoyle and blobbies. Oh. That's why you want Drac's rib for that kind of stuff, but you can take him without the rib, but he has a big heart, so you get more if he drops it. He can get destroyed faster too. Trying to get my jumping down better. Come on, get up there. You have to jump there. If you miss it, you got to go back around. There's a snake person. Oh, I jumped instead of... Oh, wise guy, huh? Hey, broken images. What's going on? Glad to have you here. What's going on? I think there's holes here somewhere. I'm not sure. Check. There's one right there. I don't think there's any more over here. There's a body part room. Now process Dracula's rib. I say equip that as soon as possible. Not much. Catching some streams might game a little bit myself. Oh yeah? I have any idea where you might play or... Okay, wait a minute. Am I going the right way? I don't even remember. I think we go up here. Pretty sure. Get up them steps, sucker. You can buy as many stakes as you want, but you can only hold one at a time. Once you use one, you can get another one in the same castle or one in a different castle. Vice versa, however you want to do it. This here is probably not the end of the world going back. Going up, it can make you go repeat some of these parts. And we use monies to get... Wait a minute. Come on. Sacred Flames, say hello to my little friend. Playing Resident Evil for the Game Boy on emulator, I get a lot of good ideas for games to play from these streams. Oh yeah, usually I do too. I mean, some things I played I already knew of, and I found a lot of things I probably normally wouldn't have known or did. Too bad, I've already did die here. I think we just go down. We don't got our rib cage on her, do we? I guess so, yeah. Okay, here you can have your favorite things with the raid. Thank you very much, sir. Appreciate it. I'm not sure if the game audio, I might have to mute it here for a second. So it's not tripping over. I don't think it'll trip over anything, but just to... Okay, where was that? Resident Evil made its rounds. I think when I first played Resident Evil, it was for PlayStation. They had a Resident Evil Gaiden or something like that for was it Game Boy Color or what they call it? I think they probably had other ones too. They had different ones spread out on a lot of different platforms. I got the last Requiem. I beat that one. There's a couple where I skipped trying to beat them. Some that I went a little further. It seemed like, I don't know, when they started toward the end, they kept adding, number after number, but then some were like, I think they're supposed to make a new Code Veronica. That game was already too hard to begin with. It was cool, but too damn hard. Yeah, I knew about that years ago, but I found it from like YouTube videos of people streaming live or uploaded or whatever they did. Yeah, I learned a lot about arcade and stuff because we haven't had an arcade around here 15, 20 years or more. But I think they did make a 3DS and other versions on different systems. Mostly home systems, but some were portable. GameCube, I think they had 0. Resident Evil 0. It was kind of hard for me. I don't know, like moving back and forth between characters and stuff. You got to know what you're doing to do that game. Okay, let's... Okay, well... Depends on what you want to do here. I guess we'll... just try going this way. For now. We're not going to get the best ending, I can already tell you that, but... I know I can get it, but this time definitely not. Not even worried about it this time. So how did high roll warriors go? Their favorite things? Welcome in, do bro. Glad to have you here. Shopping cart. Well, okay, the other castle should be over here somewhere. Oh man. We got the stake, so we don't really have to worry about losing the monies for right now. That's where the chain whip is. I'm not sure if that's... Is the castle down that way? I guess we'll try. I think it is. Oh well, if we get lost, I can always find my way in this game at least. Eventually, it might take a little while, but... I think this is heading to the other castle. I always put my rib cage back on, but you have to have the blue to make the thing rise up to where you can get underneath. Make sure you're on the side that's solid. Don't jump on the water side, you'll be dead. Watch out for that bone. They do burn when they throw them. When they hit the ground. Suckers, quit throwing the bones. If you hit them before they hit the ground, they don't burn. Thank you for the raid. Favorite things. Welcome in, everybody. Came in the raid. How's the game? What's going on? We're just trying to get some extra hearts. Maybe level up. For now. Got 112. Thank you, dude, bro. I appreciate that, man. Thank you guys for the raid. I really do appreciate that. Thank you for coming back in. Shopping cart and whoever else made it back in. Whoa. Yeah. I don't know, it was driving me up a wall. I couldn't figure out what to do. I'm like, I want to do something. At least I have an idea what I'm doing anyway. Getting tired of getting stuck in Zelda for too many reasons anymore. It's like, if I had a better walkthrough and a better understanding of Wind Waker, I could probably eventually get it, but I don't know, it's taking me too long now to figure anything out. There's one big reason why we stopped Majora's Mask. That was because of the stupid mirror shield not lining up with the mirror correctly. There's nothing I can do about that I know of. I tried everything I know of and more what people said, and none of it worked. So, like if there's only one mirror, I can get away with it. But if there's more than one, usually not. It's lucky if I can even get one. I don't know. It seems like the damn thing doesn't want to line up right. It just wants to move all over the place. They hit the mirrors to get the sun block in the stone temple. I think that's the last temple. Are we leveled up there? That was twice, I think I counted now. $204, might as well grind for some more hearts. We're gonna get a steak on the way out, probably. Unless we forget. Get their steaks raw! Bloody red raw. I always like mine well done or something, but some people do like them bloody. I mean, if that's your taste, what you like, that's cool, but I don't. Not my cup of tea. Oh, you got me with a bone, that sucker. I can sneak him in there. Get away, fool. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, some of these... I don't know if you want to go this way. Going over the them spikes are pretty hard. They can kill you quick if you go that way. I don't know if there's another way or not. I'm just experimenting. I know the game good enough, but let's see if we go this way what happens. I think you can keep going this way. Yeah, those stakes you can get past, but they are very... I think here's a... Well, I hope the body part's here. If I messed up, we can always go back. I think it was back there, but I don't know. This game, sometimes it's good to just check if you're not sure. Okay, this should be to the body part room, I think, coming up. Or, no, that's stake over there. But I think the body part should be over here somewhere. Takes too many holy water. I think you gotta go up this way. See, that takes quite a few on them. Chain whip, only one hit, but 4 hits or so from the holy water for the knights. Okay, some of these jumps you gotta be prepared for these jumps. My thumbs aren't always ready. Sometimes they be tripping, not timing it right. Okay. Oh. Okay, you gotta make the same jumps. If you mess it up, you hit the top. There you go. There's water up above there. Wait, is there... probably don't need to worry about this, but... There's a hint book there. Garlic in the graveyard summons a stranger. Yes, you're right. The silver knife is what you get. A secret. Yes, there's a body part room. Should be. Looks like it. No boss in this one. I only have certain bosses and certain... wait a minute. I need my stake out of here. It should be Dracula's eyeball, I think. Or no, his heart, my bad. His stuff's on the other side. Oh man, yeah, this can be... we have to go this way, I think. I don't know if I'll be able to find a person with a stake I like to before I leave, but... forget where they... I don't know if we passed them up or not. Well, we gotta drop down here for now, but... these knights can be a pain. Oh, the stake is way off to the right. That's right. I remember now. Yeah, that's where the stake is in this castle. You can only hold one at a time, but you can buy them as many times you want in each castle. You can only hold one. Okay, with this, you just need to try not to get knocked in the water, basically. Or pushed into a pit, or whatever. Here's the stake person. You can only hold but one, so... if you have the money... oh, damn it. At least we got our... I could have sworn I had that jump. Sometimes I don't know. Okay, so we got both parts over here. Blank Chip, thank you for the raid. Hold on here. Gotta make sure I pause this before do anything here. Thank you for the raid, Blank Chip. How you doing, man? Welcome in, Raiders. How y'all doing? What's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in, Raiders. Glad to have you. Thank you for the raid, Blank Chip. Oh, as you playing, what's going on? Thank you for coming in. Appreciate it. Hey, Dark, what's up? The famous Chip raid. Chippendale. Like, let me see here. Wait a minute, I forgot I muted it, so I gotta unmute it. Eyeballs, get out of here. Ah, I should have been up there. Easier than that, sucker. Damn eyeball, get out of here, fool. Well, the sacred flame was, we already got it though. Sometimes I can just barely avoid them, and other times they hit me a little bit. Damn. Get me out of here, sucker. Already did the castles on this side, so we're done. There are different orders and ways you can do them. If I wanted to get the best ending, I'd have to try to do it in a different order. I'm not used to doing that all the time. Oh, damn. Usually get that jump easier than that, sucker. Come on, what do we got? Anything selected down here? Come on, sucker. Whoa, I wasn't ready. They're like right there. It's nighttime. It's going to be twice as strong, the enemies. Take twice as many hits. Skeletons are not the strongest, so they only take a few hits. Well, the chain whip only one, but depending on what you're using. There's a bridge. Fishman. We can block his projectiles if we have to. You can block his projectiles, I know that. The gargoyles. And the castle. The flame man, you can't block his stuff. He's too strong. So I don't know what he's called. I just call him Flame Man, I don't know. He's flame and he throws flames at you. He looks like a man as shape, but... There's a thorn whip there if you want it, but if you got chain whip is higher than the thorn, so These guys, you can block their shots. Make sure you slow down and hold your shield out. You can use your whip, but not walking forward. You gotta... There's these... I don't know what they are. Oh, we don't got no damn laurel. Not gonna help getting across here. Damn it. Hope we don't die. It's nighttime. I can't buy any anyway. Ah, damn it. Almost dead already. Ah, get me the hell out of here. Damn it. Get out of here, sucker. Should be okay to go with this. I'll take you to a nice place. Hee hee hee. Okay. Well, I don't know if this place has a church. We might be able to level up. Should have a red crystal there when it comes day, and we should be able to get some laurels. What life we on? We still have a couple, I think. That's a long set of stairs right here. But that's where... I don't know if they have a church in this. That's why I'm looking up here. Where'd he go? Thought there was a sucker over in the corner. Morning has come. No. Wait a minute, I'm just seeing, I think that's garlic over there. Definitely need some laurels, but at least I think so. I mean, might as well get full laurel while we have a chance. We kind of got lucky. Here's where the red crystal is, we need that. I forget if it's... which town has this, the Morning Star whip. I need that stat. Blobbies. Oh! Good time to stay time right now. That'd be take a lot more to kill him. There's Fred Air. I think there's a... I forget what's down there. Is that the silk bag or something? I forget. If you have garlic, you can get it. You can take some hits going down here. If you don't time the jumps just right, I can't get them. If you fall down, you gotta wade through some of the poisonous swamp. I think this is where you get the silk bag. You're gonna hold twice as many laurel and garlic with the bag. It's like a secret item. I don't know if we'll go for the diamond. I forget. I think this is for the silk bag here. Whoa, there's a blobby. Okay, here should be where this person's at. Gotta throw garlic to summon them here. I'll give you a silk bag. Yes, now you can hold like twice as many items like laurel and garlic. Especially laurel. Well, sometimes I get more garlic depending on how much money I got, what town we're in and all that. Whoa! He's come bombard me there, sucker. Oh, there he comes, sucker. Ah. Well, we might die here, but don't want to die, but I guess it happens, you know. If you do a perfect jump, you can get past there, but it's not always easy to do. You can use laurel, you can jump faster, try not to get hit as much. I suck at jumping quickly. So, in the swamp, there's Freddy or whatever. I think I call him Freddy, the one that has that weird arm. At night, he'll give you... I don't know. I know I could probably time this better, but the heart went away already. Damn it. Freddy, this character here, not the skeleton, the other one. He drops big hearts at night. So it's good to try to fight him. We're running too close to empty for my taste right now. Didn't want to, obviously. There's blobbies everywhere. Ah! Blobbies can be a pain. Okay, what town is this? I want to take a look. We lost all our hearts, so now we got to get hearts back before we can get anything else. Steaks or anything we can't afford right now. We don't, because we died, lost our turns. This is probably where the morning star is there. There is where you can buy it. You have to have the hearts and it has to be daytime to get it inside there. So... we died, unfortunately. We would have probably had the hearts or closer to it by now, but... probably going to take a couple rounds or more to get the hearts at this rate, being down to nothing. Only got 40, right? I think it's 200 for the morning star. Man, it's morning already. Damn it. Well, if I do go grinding, I usually don't go too far from town because we need the morning star and stuff before we go too far anyhow. I'm not sure if you can get down this way. You can talk to the villagers. Most of them just half-truths or a bunch of bull crap. Really, if you played the game, you might understand what they mean, but you can talk to the villagers all you want if that's what you decide. These only drop big hearts at night. They drop small ones during the day. Mummies drop big hearts day or night all the time if they do drop a heart. You can earn hearts pretty fast with these mummies here. A lot faster than you would by single enemy hearts. The mummies only want to drop hearts day and night. Those ghosts or poltergeists, whatever you want to call them, they only drop big hearts at night. They drop small ones during the day. Some are like that. Some only drop them at night. Mummies all the time. As long as he drops one, it's a big heart. He might not always drop one, but there's a big heart. Only gives one. Punk. Gets nighttime, you want to get out of here. Before we go too far over here. Well, you can sit here and grind in here. Maybe you might get away with it, but you take twice as many hits at nighttime. So it makes it harder to grind here. We got 138. These suckers will cough up. We can probably get them a lot faster, but they don't always drop. It's more like it. 160. We should have enough for the chain. No, we gotta have 200. I'm sorry. Chain whip is 150. The morning star is 200, I think, if I remember right. So we got more grinding to do to get the whip. Hopefully, 184. We're getting close. Oh no, it's in the nighttime already. Son of a biscuit. That's the last thing I wanted to beat that cycle, but now they're dropping big hearts. See, they take more hits too, though. Let's get the hell out of here. I know I could usually take them out easier than that, but I don't know if there's even a church in this town, or we could probably grind and try to get health back and level up. I'm pretty sure this is the right town that had the morning star whip. I need to worry about the morning star before we worry about laurels and stuff. I know some don't have churches. Some do, some don't. This one I don't think does. They keep spawning up here, so a little more quicker, usually. Unless you mess up the spawn. Come on. Why won't that dude spawn from over there? Usually he does. Usually spawns two of them both ways, but apparently they're being stingy again. Oh, they're giving some hearts. 222. If you keep gathering hearts, you can level more stuff you can buy, as long as you don't lose them. spend them before you die, hopefully, but sometimes you can't always catch that. Like that spot dies like right away there. Usually it doesn't do that. See, like he should be both ways, should be enemies spawning. Morning has come. We can't heal, but this better be the town that has the morning star. Pretty sure it is, but I can't see. If we see a ledge, it's okay to jump, but otherwise, if there's water pits, you could die. I need that morning star stat. That's for this side, and then you have to upgrade, or else it's going to be a lot more difficult on you, let's say that. I'm not gonna... Well, how much hearts do we got left? 54. I think we'll be alright, hopefully. Blobbies, stop blobbing. There, we leveled. That was good. It might have been heading to a church anyway, but now we're twice as strong. We got the morning star. They still can whap you though, you gotta watch. Jumped right on me, punk. Oh, we got the silver knife on. Whoa, we jumped over me, sucker. Almost got me. Blobby, no blobbing. I don't know what town this is. We don't really need towns anymore. Unless we get Laurel or something. How much hearts do we get now? 61. Let's say to hell with it. Go this way. Make sure you don't miss the jump there. You go in the water dead instantly. Okay, now we're going to try the heart to give to him this time. Put the rib cage back on. It should make the sound I gave it to him. Yeah. Okay, we'll do this one now. Some of these you can go through the walls. Sometimes you don't want to. Sometimes it didn't. Whoa, that knight almost got me, sucker. Sometimes there's hidden books, not always, but there's very few of them around, not too many. Lobby. can't get it. It's in the brick sometimes. Block, whatever. We can't go that way, I don't think. One of these ways we have to be able to go. I think we can go around this way, I guess. We'll try going this way. Let's see, just curious. Sometimes don't hurt to check the walls. I doubt there's been most of these walls, but sometimes you never know. Hint book is not really that. Okay, there's the stake person there. We've already got the stake from the last one, so we got to use that one first anyway, so we don't need to even touch them right now until we come back out. Maybe get one. Let's see if we can find any more hint books. Here's a gargoyle up here. We got the... stop hitting me, sucker. You can block his shots. He drops a big heart if he drops any. Big hearts are worth more, in case you're wondering why I say that. You can stop his fireball, you can't stop his body attacks with a shield. There's some enemies you can't stop their projectiles no matter what. Come on, drop some hearts, sucker. I don't even have 100. There's a big one. I think they're worth 5. I think the single ones are only 1 or 2 or something. Very less than the big one, I know that. But steady flow of ones can get up after a while. $61. We might buy some more laurels and maybe something else, but we must have missed the regular dagger already, but we don't need it. It's a lot more useful at the beginning. Doesn't take no hearts to throw it, that's what's good about it, but and it's pretty accurate from left to right. You can't only throw left and right. Like holy water, you can throw it at an angle. $225. We're gonna have to buy another stake, either here in the next castle. They say to get ahead of time, other people say it doesn't matter. I don't know. It's up to you how you want to play, but I think it's best to get it ahead of time if you know where the stake is, and if you have the hearts already, or you can grind and get it before too long. The castles, there's no time exists inside the castle, so it's best to grind in there when you can, but you can't always do that and not die way too many times. If you have a chicken whip trying to go through this stuff, you'll probably be saying your prayers and like every second. We're getting some big hearts now. Booyah. You're probably level quicker on those too, probably, I would think. I think we can level again, I'm not sure, but it says L3, so we must be able to. Maybe that's the level we leveled up to. I don't know what that means. I never. Okay, this is. I try to block and guard. Here's a dude down here that he's hard to take out with holy water. He takes forever, so I try to burn him with a sacred flame. He went backward, punk. Okay, there's a book over there. I don't want it. Right there's where the stake person is. I'm not sure. I think we want to go down anyway, I think. We already have a stake, that's why I say that. There's a blobby ready to attack. Ah, you got me, jerkwad. I think there's blobby right there, but you went up through the walls. There's a whoop. We should have probably got. I don't know if you can get the other whip before this or not. Get a golden knife off of him, which is very useful in the if you do an order. Well, the order that it uses mainly for, in my opinion. The golden knife is very valuable and useful. It uses hearts too, so you gotta keep that in mind. I'll show you the book. You don't have to fight him again if you don't want to. Once you beat him once, you can just leave. I should try to get another stake, but jerk. Come on. Here's a stake person. Whoa. Come on. Oh, man. Alright, now. Get a stake so we have it ready for the next one. We go up this way? No, I think we gotta go this way, I think. Yep. Okay, now watch when I put on Dracula's eye. You can see that book sticking right through the... It'll show the hint books through the blocks. Whoa, almost got spiked there. Okay, here, just hope and pray. Take them out as soon as you can. on. Mm-hmm. Come on, sucker. Where is that? You moved back. Good. Well, I'm not sure what the best way to go here is. I think up here, if you don't fall, I think there's. Let me get the holy water ready. Check for holes. Try not to fall down. Oh, maybe you can't even go this way. Damn it. Well, you don't want to hit the spikes if you can help it. Try to avoid them. I got lucky on that jump. Okay, I think we want to... Wait a minute. What do we want to do? We used the heart to get over here. I'm not sure which one you're supposed to show them when you want to go to the next castles, or whatever the rest of the game. I think you want to use the bone. I don't. The heart is mainly just for that. I think you can reset them over here. Ah, crap. What a horrible night to have a curse. Time is it? It's already after midnight. I go walking after midnight. I see. Whoa. I think that should lead us to where we want to eventually go. Got 252 hearts. Doubt there's any churches or anything. Whoa. Never know, but we got the morning star, which should help a lot from the chain whip. It's definitely stronger than a chain whip. I hope this is the way to where we want to go. Oh, come on, suckers. How many hits do these suckers actually take? Holy hell, Batman. Did we try going this way? I don't even remember. Hopefully this ain't where the diamond is, but I can't remember. Some of these places are very similar. Come on, sucker. You booking. I like to book it. I don't... How much longer before time is up? Daytime comes around. Whoa. Yeah, they drop big hearts at night. Wish we could level up here. It'd be sweet if we could. If we can. I don't know if that's possible. They don't skip me that big heart, sucker. Trying to see if we can level to get the health back, but this better be the one I'm thinking of. Let's, I guess, save it before we start across there. In case we miss a jump. If you miss a jump, you gotta do it all over again. Not sure. Wait until all the... Okay, I think this is where you can teleport here. I don't know if it matters exactly where you kneel. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It might be multiple places you could summon it. I don't know. Tornado Express. Here we go. Okay, we're going to skip this castle for not a good reason, but for doing that, believe me. We'll come back to it. This is not right this moment. And make sure you're following what side is solid. Don't want to go where there's water, you're instant death. These dudes take more hits right now, but... Well, at least 2 hits. I thought maybe they took more than that. I don't know. Okay, here's one reason why coming over here. Now we got Flaming Morning Star Whip that we can use in the other castle and the one coming up, both. That was the main reason why doing that. You gotta watch, you can miss these jumps. You gotta go back around the other castles on the other side. Now we can kill them in 1 hit, or less. Lesser than what it took with the regular Morning Star. You can land in the water here if you're not careful. Oh, there's a fireman. You can't block his hits. You can jump and avoid him, but you can't. Oh, he got me good. Man, is he sneaky, that little bugger. Fireman. You take him out as soon as you can, and that's the best thing to do, but you can't always get him right away. Here's a swamp. We should have maybe got a few more laurels, but this should be good enough, I hope. I think we can get through here with what we have. Yeah. Here's a castle we want right here. Let's take off the laurels. We really don't need to, but just in case. So we don't use them by accident. We already got a stake ready. You definitely want to get a stake before you leave this castle. Nice if we get a level or something, but... You jerk. What a punk. Here's where the... I already have it, we don't need it now. That's the way to go for the stake up there if you want it or need it. Oh man, okay, go down here to get... Guess what you get? I beg of you to take these laurels. Now we got 8. 8 is a lot. That's if you get the silk bag, you can hold it of... Oh man. I thought usually I can avoid that a lot easier. What a bunch of punks. I think I'm cursed for real now. Whoa. I jumped into spikes. Well. Okay, you get the golden knife ready. This is where the golden knife is the best of use right here. With Vampire or Camilla, whatever they call this damn mask. When you see fire, try to block it. It's supposed to be bloody tears, but it looks more like fire to me. I don't know, you tell me. I don't know. I'm no expert, but I think that's how they came up with the song Bloody Tears off of this character here. Really does a lot of damage to him with the golden knife, I'll tell you. It's probably the quickest way to kill him with that, the golden knife. You have to get the cross or you're not going to be able to make it to Dracula's den if you don't have that and all his body parts. You now possesses Dracula's ring. I don't know exactly what that does, but it's one of Drac's body parts you need, so we only have one left. What is that? That's probably Dracula's now. I think it's the only one left. You don't have to fight the mask again, but you do have to get that cross. So you gotta fight it the first time for sure. Now this is if you do it in this order. There are different ways you can do this. Get the best ending, probably the way to win is not the best way to go, but it worked good enough for me. A lot of people are like, you better use one of the color endings like most of my life. I get the black and white ending. I'm not kidding one bit. Damn you, punk. See how feisty some of these idiots can be? Ah! You see, we didn't get no steak, but I think it's up here we can get one. Whoa. My thumbs are ready to give out. I think my brain, too. Everything else. I think Zelda sucked up my brain. Seemed like it. I can usually get these jumps easier, but... Anyway. There should be a steak, oak steak we need, or steak. Period. I guess we can just go this way, I think. Oh, probably just the same way. But across here. Oh. These ones throw bones. And they burn. Whoa, like that. Nice we get a little again, I don't know if we can or not. There might be a way to find out, but I never really heard no 100% answer. Usually count between 3 and 6, somewhere around that range, if I remember right. There's probably only so high you can go with the leveling, probably. The more hearts and stuff you gather, the more chance you have of leveling. Go this way, go to the right, don't go left. If you're gonna follow this way, there's other ways to do it, but... And now we have 8, so we should be able to easily make it across here. We can use extra if we have to. It's a pretty long swamp. Poisonous swamp. Okay, the fireman starts showing up. Sometimes you might want to use some to get past him, so you don't have to get hit by him any more than necessary, but... Boy, they really piled up over there. Damn it, get off! Get away! Okay, here's back to the other castle now. We're heading that way now. Okay, you go across here's the only way to really cross. Oh, damn it. I knew it's gonna happen sooner or later. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Come on now. You can also fall down here, you gotta watch. Stay to this side, it's all dry over here. Here's a castle we passed up for good reason, so we get a stake. Let's take the laurel off right now. I think you can go that way, but I forget if it's a trap or not. I think you can go this way to get a stake. I'm not sure about the body part. That's a question. I guess we'll try going this way first. We can always go back around and figure it out if we have to. We don't need no stake. I think the stake is... If I'd have known a body part was over there, I would have went. I think the person with the stake is up on this ledge somewhere along in there. He's supposed to be... This is supposed to be one of the harder castles to get the oak stake. That's why they say get it ahead of time. Oh, man. You have to watch out for a hole there. Blobbies. Blobbing. Whoa, there's another hole. I didn't know there's 2. I know there's one up above there. See, you think you can just jump or blast right through. You don't want your knives on, obviously, but even holy water won't go through that. So you can't go directly to the dude with a stake. Okay, you want to go this way. You don't want to go left. There, I know that. Hopefully I'm not messed up that jump. We can get it. It's all boxed in, so I guess we do have to find another way. I wasn't sure about that. Wait a minute, that's the way we just came up. That's why you don't want to go that way. Them things drop on you. I thought that was the right way, but apparently it wasn't. We might have already been on the right track to begin with. We can't get through there, but down below I know we can. We should be able to get across there. This might have been where the body part was all along. I just didn't realize it. We don't got the nail, so we can't use it yet. Dracula's nail can break these, but holy water can break it at any angle. You need all of Dracula's body parts to progress, so it's not something you can always just skip. Not sure how you get to where that stake guy is. He looks like he's in an area like that, but there's like a secret way through there, I think. I don't know if you go around like another way you can get through there or not. Let's just worry about the body part and getting out of here for now. If I'd have went this way, we already been there. But I didn't know. Didn't know till now. We don't need any more stakes, but I just seen if I can figure out where this stake person is if it don't take too long. I'm not sure if you go up. I think you can go up another way and you can get there, I think. But there, see the stake person's up there, but I don't think you can go directly there. It's kind of a riddle how you get through there. It's not. There's a certain way I think it cuts up through there. We can go through the wall or something, maybe. I think so. Not sure exactly where. I'm pretty sure it's not anywhere near here, but I don't know how you're supposed to get up there. You might be able to go up and across, maybe. I don't know. Let's just go up and across here so we don't have to mess with the blocks. Kill a few skeletons, you're out of there. I got the mummies, here we go. Birds, I hate these birds, they're over here, they suck. Mummy's not giving us any hearts, punks. That's a fire flower, I guess you call it. Here's harpies. Oh man, they take... I thought they only took one hit, but it's nighttime, I guess. Medusa head, 2 hits. There's only usually a very few Medusa heads in this game. I think there's bats that might show up in this town. I could be wrong. It's like, where the hell does that go to? Whoa. I think that might be where you get laurels, but we shouldn't need them, I don't think. I mean, I hope not. These mermen are golden, so you gotta watch out. If you can't get them with a whip, it's best to let them hit you or try to block it. Don't get knocked into the pit, whatever you do. If you have to, try to block it. Whoa, hit me clear from way over there. That was BS, man. Jeez. See, they throw you right back into the mix. Like you can get knocked back down again. Like, oh crap. Damn it, I know I could do better than that. Holy hell, I'm trying to go too fast. They're spawning me right there. They should be easier to kill now. The spawn-in thing here is idiotic. Why didn't he die 1 hit there? But he should die 1 hit. It's daytime. But I guess he still takes 2. All you do is have your rib cage out. Don't walk while they're throwing it. Here, you just take a dip in the swamp to get across here. It's not very long. Okay, I think this is where Dracula, the road to Dracula is here, I think. We probably don't have many hearts. I don't know if we have enough I don't know if they give you more hearts if you get the Dracula's castle or not. I usually have enough most of the time. Most of these places are just dead ends, bullcrap. I think that room back there, this might actually be Laurel, but we can't afford anything. This is cemetery. This is where the birds are, I think. Yeah, they're, I don't know what kind of birds, but they're painting whatever they are. They can run you right through if you're not careful. I usually duck and pray. Hopefully I can hit it before it gets me. I think these drop big hearts. I think maybe at night only. There's a bird or something up there. I think I saw. I think this is the barrier here. If you don't got the cross and all the Dracula's body parts, you wouldn't be able to get through this part. This is empty, clear to a drac. Nice long brisk walk in the mountains. Here's Dracula's den. Here, let's see. We got the holy water. It's easier with the holy water. With the nail, you got to switch back and forth because you can't hit like all the blocks unless they're left to right. You can't get the other ones at an angle. So the nail is cool, but not 100% necessary all the time. Okay, this you got to try to keep in mind. You want to stay to the outer wall and jump, make the outside, and then it's pretty much drac time coming up here. Make sure you have your sacred flame on and whatever else. Make sure you got the flaming whip and the sacred flame. If he starts moving around, he can kill you quick. Everybody says how easy, yeah, if you keep him in place. But if you don't, he can be a pain, believe me. Probably already behind already, but try not to use all my hearts. I don't know if they give us any more. I didn't notice. As long as we get enough to kill him, that's all I care. Hopefully before we get croaked. There he goes. Bam! We got him. Booyah! This is probably the second ending. I know I wouldn't get the best ending. You have to do a certain procedure to do that. It takes a lot of extra running around. It seemed like it takes longer, but it's actually shorter. How that's possible, don't ask me. I don't. Simon pretty much can't survive his wounds. He's been hurt too badly. Like I say, some young vampire hunter gets to step up to the plate and fight evil pretty much. Because Simon's on his way out pretty much in this ending. At least he rids the city of the curse, or Dracula, or whatever, but... That's Simon kneeling at Dracula's tombstone there. Simon Belmont. Trying to think if you wanted to get the other ending, how you do it. It's a lot tougher because it's kind of pushing you to skip a lot of the stuff. I mean, the more you go out of your way, the more time it takes. But what time's it getting to be already after 1 o'clock? This was a 1988 release. I think this was a collaboration between Konami of America and Konami of Japan. I think that's why there's such a hard time with the language barrier to work against. But I think it says congratulations. I think that's the first one, but a lot of stuff they misspelled on purpose. Like Boris Karloffus instead of Boris Karloff. They had other Christopher B instead of Christopher Lee. He's supposed to like actually slay Dracula, but he was still alive. And by separating his body parts, that's supposedly supposed to rid the curse and forever. But as we know, it never does really completely. You want to see anything else? I don't know if I could figure a way to get that other ending. If I missed it, it'd be the same ending or worse. Most of my life, people don't believe me, but most of my life, all I got was a black and white ending. It's not as colorful. It's more positive. Simon doesn't die. The Transylvania is freed from the curse and all that stuff. Yeah, it may look pretty plain and dull compared to the other two endings, but on the second one, Simon has to die. Is like, why? And the third one, it kind of contradicts the thing about the curse altogether. So it's like, I don't know, it's kind of a cool ending, but I don't know, it's not as positive. I mean, the color ones obviously look better. There's different stories on each ending. There's 3 different possible endings. Trying to think. I think you got to go get all your stuff and then grab the rib cage and then go to the right and do some of them castles and then somehow work your way back around. It's a little bit difficult, a little bit more difficult unless you, I don't know, if you're skipping a lot of stuff and you just happen to get the time. I mean, it can happen, but even when you plan it, it doesn't always guarantee you're going to get it. Well, you definitely don't want to mess around too long with getting whips, but you don't want to go. Sometimes you might be under leveled or under whipped, like your whip isn't strong as it should be for that section. And if you don't have enough hearts against the Grim Reaper or something, say one of the castles you don't get anymore, you have to either beat him with a whip or escape and grind for more hearts or die if you can't get him. When you're using Sacred Flame, it burns hearts up pretty fast. I think against Dracula, I think they give you some extra because it's a final fight and you can't go back or anything, I guess. Yeah, I think you get the rib cage first, and then you go to the right and do some of them on the left side. And I think somehow you get your way back. Well, I think I got the best ending a couple times now or so. It took me a lot of tries. Anybody still in the house? What's going on? Holla holla, dollar dollar. Trying to think how you would pull that off even. Just trying to... we'll put up just chatting or something here for right now. Trying to think. I know I have done the best ending a few times or so. I don't know how long time you gotta waste to get the first ending. That's what I got most of my life till I started streaming, and then I didn't know there was other endings. I'm like, well, that must be the ending. That's it. Nobody told us till, later on. I mean, some people might have known, but it's like I didn't know. It's a pretty strict path you gotta follow. You have to know the right places to cut and go, and you can't grind as much or try to cut down, but you can't not grind at the same time. It's kind of a rough spot to be in unless you're a pro and know the game inside and out. You could probably pull it off a lot easier. Or if you're in a hurry, like you didn't need the items, which the silk bag, the silver knife, and all that, you probably don't need that much. The diamond, I skipped that. It's like, it's a lot of crazy jumping just to get a diamond on that one part, but I have gotten the diamond many a times. Usually I try to get the parts and the secrets, but if you skip like the dagger and some of that, and if you don't mess up jumping and lose your hearts as much, you should be able to pay and get the items and get going. But I think somehow you go to the right first, you get the rib cage, you get all the blue crystal and all that stuff, but then you take off for the left side. And yeah, you can still, once you get over the right side, you get the red crystal. It does work when you come back on that one you leave. I don't know if it works on both. I don't know. I thought it had to be a red crystal, but it can be red. I mean, a blue one, but it can be red too. So that had me totally confused on how these people are pulling off the best ending or the third ending of the trilogy of endings. It's like a little harder. You have to be more focused, especially if you don't, it's your first times attempting it. Some people get lucky and get it right away. I don't know how I know I'm not that lucky, but I had to ask friends and look up videos and practice till I could finally start getting the better ending. That was the second best ending, so they claim. The last two endings are in color and they have different stories. The first one's black and white and has a positive enough story, but Simon doesn't die, the curse is gone. I mean, when people used to record me or show back me playing this game, they'd show the black and white one as like then once I started learning different things, it helped me get different endings, but I didn't know that until much later. We got the second best ending, so they claim. I mean, it depends on, it's your personal opinion whether they're best endings. There's 3 different endings, each with their own story. We got the second one. The first one's not as colorful as, like, damn, I want to get the color ones, you know. It's like black and white one's not a bad ending, but it's more dollar, not as bright, but still a positive ending. Any win in this game will do, but I mean, if you want to get other endings, like I said, sometimes grabbing the stake from the previous castle before you leave helps. You skip that one part to one castle and get the sacred flame and all that, but I think you got to avoid some of that crap, so you can't really. I think if you skip to get the best ending, you can't get the golden knife to kill the Camilla or whatever that vampire mask thing is. You can still defeat it with a flame whip, or I guess I don't know if you could with a regular morning star, maybe. But you have to block a lot and then time your jumps accordingly. It's like I think it takes a little longer with the whip, but it can be done. I think the golden knife is just right for that boss because it like explodes on impact when it hits something. I mean, it would probably work against a lot of enemies possibly, but you don't get it till later in the game usually. So is there anybody still alive? What's going on? Anybody still in the house? Let's take a look here real quick. These things sometimes don't load right. They say Camilla's the one that started the bloody tear thing. I think that's correct, as far as I know. That what drops down looks more like fire when you're actually fighting the boss, but let's do an ad read Rumble Wallet. Here we go. It'll let me, maybe it won't. It lit up, but then it must have went out. We're sitting here chatting for right now. I don't know how slow you gotta be to get the black and white first ending. I used to be that's as fast as I could beat it for the longest time. I was lit up and I clicked on it. It said that the ad read was available, and then as soon as I clicked, start, it didn't go anywhere. You still here, dude, bro? Anybody still in the house? Oh, we finished the first stream earlier because I was getting too stuck on that Zelda game. I'm like, I had to try something I'm more used to for a while. But if I can have somebody's help or guidance or figure out something either through a video or a written walkthrough, whatever it takes to maybe try to figure out where to go. On the Wind Waker, I don't know how to get past Majora's Mask. The emulators, I think, are too incorrect to actually line up the light properly. I don't see how that's fair or right. You should be able to adjust it and fix it. But everything I tried would not do it. Like some of the single ones I could get, or the block itself, it took me a while, but I could get it. But I got the right side opened up in the stone temple, but on the left side there's 2 mirrors in a row that you gotta hit. The first one you gotta hit, light it up for like multiple seconds, then you gotta get to it real quick. Then reflect it at the other mirror on the wall, then to the block. And there's these black things spawning that keep getting in your way, trying to disrupt your timing, and it's like this thing won't line up right. It's taking too damn long. It's like, I don't know if there's any particular controller or emulator that works better with the mirror shield. That's the main reason I had to stop doing Majora's Mask, because the mirror shield was not lining up with the mirrors correctly long enough to keep them lit up. It was taking too long, either ran out of time or got real low, had to reload to save again. And it's like, I tried different settings. I tried aiming it, just walking or trying to aim it backwards. It's like, it seems like it just wants to move too much. It won't stay steady enough to be the focus on the mirror. I think that was the final temple too, but there's probably more after that. But, you know, temple wise, I think it's done. Like, if you can get the whole way through that temple, that is, which I couldn't get it to line up effectively enough. That it was taking too much time and too much depth, and it's like, no, there has to be a better way. It's like, it can't be this bad. It's like, I heard on the console it's supposed to be more accurate, but I don't know. I probably never made it that far in the Zelda games back. I think I still might have the carts. Zelda, I did have them for the longest time. They're like gold carts. You guys still here? You guys want to see anything else? Chat for a little bit? Are you guys ready for bed or somewhere busy multitasking or something? I don't know if there's anybody left on the raid. I think Favorite Things raided me there earlier, and Chip came in and raided me as well. Thank you guys for the raids and all the support. I do appreciate it very much. I didn't know how long it would take me to do the game. I was like, depends on how many times I mess up and how much I gotta grind. I did mess up a lot of jumping that I normally don't. Some parts I got a little better. I think overall we didn't do too bad. We didn't die to any bosses. That can easily happen if you try to get that third ending, though. Because if you're under whipped, if you gotta make sure you grind and get a lot of hearts if you're fighting a Grim Reaper or somebody. You can't skip the mask boss either. If you leave that cross with the Camilla, or whatever they call that mask, Vampira mask. She's like a vampiress, or whatever a female vampire be called. Vampiress, I don't know. But it's like the mask is supposed to be of the Camilla, the vampiress, but I don't know. I think they focused more on her on the Castlevania animated series. First one was more about Trevor and some of them Alucard, but then I think the second one was more focused on Richter and some of the other characters that were like in probably Rondo of Blood, Symphony of the Night, etc. I got back my original version of Rondo of Blood. That is one hell of a hard Castlevania, I'll tell you. The PSP one isn't bad. It's definitely an upgrade, but it was much later before they released that. But even all the versions, they still couldn't fix it to be English. They had like English subtitles, but I think the language of Japan, I think, it definitely wasn't English. The subtitles, yes, but the language, no. On any Rondo of Blood I ever played, there was never no English speaking. I don't know if it was always the same language. I'm assuming it was Japanese, but not 100% sure. Didn't sound like Spanish or English. I usually could tell when I hear those. I know usually some of the accents or way people talk, like, Australia, some of the accents are a little different. Some people have really thick accents. There's some people used to play with a long time ago, me and a friend. Boy, did they have thick accents. I don't know if they're from Holland or where they were from, but man, did they have thick accents. It's like I had to have my friend, tell me what they were saying because I was like, I can't hear you. I can't make you out. It's like, I don't know what you're saying. To be honest, I don't. But I don't know. Is Ori still on or somebody else? I mean, I don't know if who's here, who's not here. We had to restart, so that's probably why. Um, I didn't want to restart, but I was getting tired of repeating the same part of Zelda far too many times for right now. And the controller issue or emulator, whatever, all messes it up. I can't figure out how to correct it properly. A lot of people said the emulation is not perfect. It's like, yeah, what a perfect time for it not to work when you need it the most. It's like precise shining against the mirrors takes a lot of focus and precision. It's like even standing still, usually if your light is hitting it, Link will start tapping his toe or swinging his sword around or something. Like, you idiot, if you just stood still, it might actually lit up. But with the controls, or no matter how I set it, it wouldn't shine and do it properly the way it should be doing it. Well, I thought we did a pretty good job on that game. I just thought something for a change, something I'm more used to. I'm not sure. I think the football, I think it's preseason. I think it's September. I think it starts regular season. The NFL. I don't know if baseball's still going or not. Well, they had the World Series. I didn't hear much about it this year. Oh, I also forgot. Let's pray for Dolly Parton, her family. She's 80 years old and just passed away yesterday now. She had some kind of medical condition. She's pretty old, so I guess that what did her in, as far as I know. She had a long life and career. I always liked the song, what was it? Working 9 to 5. The song, and apparently her first movie is called the same thing, 9 to 5. I didn't know she even did movies until I started looking it up. I opened up Facebook or YouTube, maybe both different places that said about Dolly Parton's died at 80. And I'm like, is that false news? Is this real? It was like once I started looking, it was everywhere. So I was like, yeah, all these news sources are pretty credible. They have about it, so it's real this time. Sometimes they do fake celebrities' deaths and stuff, which pisses me off. I don't know how many times they said like Chuck Norris was dead. He did finally die this last time, but before that, people were claiming he died when he was still alive. I don't know if there's anybody to raid or what to do. I don't know if I have anything left in me to do. If I did the run, it'd probably be the same ending. Probably wouldn't be much different. She was always a big talent, and I don't know. I know she had a lot of awards and stuff she won and all that. She had a lot of good songs. It's just 9 to 5 was one of my favorites. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that was the first movie she acted in was 9 to 5, and she probably did other ones. I'm not positive. Her first movie she did was 9 to 5, and one of her biggest hits was 9 to 5. There's some other big hits and other songs and albums she had over the years, but I think her and Reba collaborated together on her show. I think they were singing 9 to 5 on that, if I remember correctly. I don't know if it was only one episode or a couple. It wasn't very many episodes, I don't think. I think Reba's still alive. Yeah, I kept seeing they had those Dolly Parton, like some kind of cake mix or something like that, or cupcake stuff you could get that said Dolly Parton on it. I don't know if it was officially through her or what. I don't know, but she just bought some kind of theme park or some kind of park called Dollywood. Yeah, I think somehow her and Reba connected together, at least on one episode for sure. But I think Reba had a newer show. I don't know if it's still going or not. I didn't really get to watch it, but Reba, when I was watching reruns, I always liked it pretty good. But I think Reba is very talented too. But I don't know if she ever did movies or not. But I know she did the TV series. But then I think later she got into some other kind of show. I don't even know what the name of it is now. I did know the name, but I didn't know much about it. I forget what the hell I even called it now. For some reason I can't remember. I don't know what kind of show it's supposed to be, actually. Is it more like reality TV, or were they trying to go with this newer show? Because I don't mind some reality, but when it took over everything, it kind of got ridiculous. I'm about to head out here in a few, so do you know anybody to raid or anything? This is a sitcom. Well, they don't usually make as much sitcoms as they used to back in the 70s, 80s, and even going into the 90s. But once all this reality stuff hit, the Osbournes and all this stuff, and Punked, a bunch of other ones, Survivor. What the hell's that one? I forget what it was called. Did we raid out or what happened? I guess we did, or heading out now.